What's up? In today's video, I'm going to go over counting calories. So without wasting any time, let's get right into it. So, as I had mentioned in the last video, if you haven't watched it, really no need to at this point, to be honest. But in order to count calories, you need to know how many calories you need to count to. So, find a TDEE calculator. I'll link this one in the description because I think it's great. I didn't look into it as far as I did today prior, but I think it's great. Go ahead and put in your information. It recognizes me because I've already done this. So then calculate, and then it outputs you how many calories it takes for you to maintain your weight. If you scroll down a little farther into the website, it breaks down your macronutrients, which I think is great. So this is my macronutrients, and for an example of this video, I'm going to record my macros and calories for cutting or trying to lose weight. So recommends 2,500 calories, 180 grams of protein, 97 grams of fats, and 219 grams of carb. I think that macro split is great. There's three options. There's moderate carb, low carb, and higher carb. Honestly, I think it's great, but I don't think you should stress that much about these specific macros. You should be more worried about maintaining a caloric deficit and hitting your calorie goal. With that being said, it recommends about 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. I think that is great. I mean, I strive to do that. However, you probably could get by with less. Like I've stated before, about 0.6 grams per pound of body weight is sufficient, I would say, but probably 0.7 to 0.1 grams of protein per pound of body weight is ideal. All right, so this is what I personally did. I had a notepad or sticky note inside of my phone. I simply wrote out my calories and my macros inside of the notepad of my phone. And then every time I ate, I would record the calories that I just ate. An example, I have a nutrition label pulled up and we're going to record this. So let's say hypothetically I ate 1 serving of this. I have no idea what it is. I just Googled it. It's probably a granola bar. Okay, let's say it's a granola bar. So I ate 1 serving of it, which is 230 calories. I eat that and I mark it 230, done. Save the notepad, and then the next time I eat, I add to that. And then, you have a window and you keep track of it, and you do this all day. It is that simple. That is all that I did. I mean, I did keep protein in mind, because I wanted to, I believe in eating sufficient amount of protein, but I just kind of kept a mental note of protein, or I would maybe write it down. I think I had phases where I'd write it down, but other than that, not really. I would mostly try to eat enough protein and then eat healthy and balanced, and then hit my calorie count. My calorie count was my number one priority. And I think it's important to maybe even before you start counting calories, just simply everything that you eat, just look up and look at the nutrition labels, because this will make you more aware of the things that you consume that you're like, oh wow, I never even considered that. Things blew my mind. So I also recommend getting a food scale. Getting a food scale and weigh your food. I think weighing your food, especially in the beginning, is very important because it makes you more aware of in my case, I was surprised of how little of food I would eat sometimes and how many calories it was. An example, ranch. I eat the shit out of ranch. I still love ranch. Still eat the shit out of ranch. But I kind of go for the light or fat-free alternatives, and I've cut back a lot. But I never realized how many calories. I mean, I would eat 1,000 calories in ranch alone when I'd eat wings at the pizzeria that I worked at. So like those things just blew me away and never consider it. But you have to keep in mind also, you have to count everything that you consume. Everything from orange juice to, like I said, ranch, ketchup, literally everything you consume, you have to look at the nutrition label. Everything besides water has calories in it. Even if it says 0 calories, read the nutrition label. Because for an example, like canola spray says it's 0 calories, but it's like 1/4 of a second spray equals 0 calories, or 0 calories, but it's not actually 0 calories. It's less than 5 calories, so they're able to put 0 on the nutrition label. So you have to be you have to be aware of what you're consuming. And after this, and after I started becoming aware and literally reading the nutrition label of everything, and if something doesn't have a nutrition label, simply Google it. For an example, you bought apples. You don't know how many calories in an apple. Let's do calories in an apple. For an example, there's about 95 calories in a medium apple, or 182 grams. It's as simple as a Google search away to find out how many calories are in food. Also, if you don't want to do the notepad method and you actually want an app that just has one spot where you can find how many calories are in all of your foods. There's great apps out there that do that. MyFitnessPal is just one of it as an example. That's kind of the only one I knew of. I tried it once. It wasn't my thing, but a lot of people love it. A lot of people use it every day. And I truly do believe in this method. For an example, when I was losing weight, I lost weight between the ages of 18 and 19. I was like 18, 19. I think I was maybe even close to 20. In those times, I worked 2 jobs. Okay, so first off, I went to college, worked a job. After college, I worked 2 jobs, one of which was a pizzeria. I ate pizza there because I got good at counting calories and knowing how many calories were in food. I made lower calorie alternatives at work, and every weekend I hung out with my friends, and I still lost 120 pounds. This is how much I believe in it. And the reason that I want to make videos, even if I can just help one person, because in my opinion, this is the most universal and easiest diet for people, because you can still have a life. You can still eat your favorite foods. You can still be you. I don't have to worry about going out with my friends, like, oh, we're going to Applebee's and I can't have carbs. Oh, like I can't eat anything there, right? I can still go out and I can still do my things, and as long as I know the calories, or I can, if the calories aren't on the menu, then because you've read so many nutrition labels and you've soaked in that information, you're going to be damn good at guessing. Also, bodybuilders count calories, professional athletes. Most doctors, if you're trying to lose weight, will recommend calories. Nutritionists will recommend counting calories. And like, I feel like the only reason you don't really hear about it, like on social media too much, is because there's no money to be made from it. I'm not selling you some nutrition shake. I'm not selling you shit. I'm telling you to eat, but you just have to eat in a calorie deficit. It's that simple. When editing this, I realized I had no outro, or really any good transition, as I am awful with transitions. But if you liked that video, please consider liking and subscribing, and until next time, bye.